Hello everyone and welcome to this video. So today we're going to be checking out Metal Gear Solid 5 on the Steam Deck. Now first, this game does have a verified checkmark to run on the Steam Deck, so of course this game will launch and you will be able to play it, but how well does it run? We will talk about that in a second. Before we get into that, as always, I'm using Steam Link to record the games that I play on the Steam Deck because that is the best way for me to record it. So there is a bit of a performance dip, or sometimes certain games will have lower performance or possibly a little bit more stutters, but the performance that I'm talking about is playing the game while not using the Steam Link to record the screen. Now none of that really matters in today's game because Metal Gear Solid 5 is locked at 60 frames per second on the Steam Deck. I even have it turned off the frame rate limit as I played Overkill's The Walking Dead, and that game was getting up to 70 to 80 frames. This game is locked at 60, so once it hits 60 it will not go up, even though it could possibly run higher than 60 frames. It definitely could run at higher than 60 frames, but I maxed out all the settings in this game. Later on, I did try two different things. I tried its default settings that it put on there, and then I tried with completely maxed out settings, and the game ran the same no matter if I lowered the settings or even had the settings completely maxed out at 1280 by 800 resolution. In fact, it was kind of weird. I'm gonna put the settings on screen right now, but I had basically everything maxed out except for I turned motion blur off, and only two settings out of all the other settings, only two of them were set to medium, and for some reason I had more stutters. They were very few and that you couldn't really notice, but there were definitely more stutters while having them on two settings on medium than just completely maxing out the settings. I'm not sure why that happens, but for me, when I played it, there was a few more stutters with two of the settings on medium than completely maxed out. Also, when I maxed out the settings, I turned everything to extra high, 1280 by 800. I turned motion blur off, and I did turn the volumetric clouds on. Also, you do not, and I'll repeat that again, do not want to turn on or turn off vertical sync, because if you turn off vertical sync, the game will stutter way more. Like, it runs smoothly with vertical sync on, you turn it off, and just there's a whole wave of stutters. I played the game for about an hour on the default settings, and then, I played the game for like half an hour on the default settings, and then switched to the highest possible settings, so I played like half an hour each. And I also went on both of the different maps, the Afghanistan and the Africa one, and on the base I've been to all the areas. I tried to go to all the areas that I have unlocked, and everything just ran smoothly. It was smooth, solid 60 frames per second all the time, no matter what settings you put it on. I don't think it's really surprising that the game runs this well, with it being an older game but also having a verified checkmark for Steam Deck compatibility, but I guess some other games that have the checkmark don't really run that great on the Steam Deck. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, leave a comment below, tell me what you guys think about Metal Gear Solid 5 on the Steam Deck, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button because you want to be subscribed, and I'll see you guys next time.